This is where the fun begins.
Yes, Texas is a rival.
I have a river of Kool-Aid for basketball.
It's time to step inside the hog pen.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Inside the Hog Pen. I am your host, Razorback Zach, from the Central Arkansas Hog Pen, alongside my wild band of misfits. From the great beyond, it is D-Mad Dylan Madden. Down in the lower corner below me, and I did not say below me, I said below me.
Hey-o.
Is the man, the myth, the legend, and the glue that holds the whole damn thing together, Marcus MC Carlton. And back from, I guess, what would you say, baby duty? Now that you're officially a papa?
I don't know that baby duty's ever over, but
Baby duty's never over, but
No, never.
back from the birthing process.
baby delivery. How about that? We'll say, what's up, Tyler? Welcome in. Welcome back, my man, and congrats.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
All
man.
right,
It
so
was a crazy
I'm
week.
going to attempt something new tonight, and I don't know how well it's going to go over. But we are now currently live on TikTok as we speak. At Razorback Zach, if you guys want to watch on TikTok, it is the back, I guess you'd call it behind the scenes, TikTok live. We're going to try this. It may or may not work. I don't know. I've got it wired through my computer. Amy and I've been playing around with this board and this new setup for some of the projects we're going to be working on here in the not too distant future. But that being said, y'all aren't going to like me tonight.
Or they might like you even more.
Well, they might like. Well, I highly doubt that. But here's the thing. First off, before we get into the negative stuff, let me preface this by saying I've got to share. My dad's birthday is today, so I got to wish him a happy birthday. He is old enough to know better, but still too young to care. I like what I did there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I made a boo boo.
You're a what?
I made an oops, or an
Oh Lord.
yeah. Well, before the season, when I thought you can't give it away because I've been
No, it took me a minute, but I figured out where you're going.
I've been vowed to secrecy. I made a bet with Amy before the season started. All right, when I thought we were going to be good. All right, that I know. And I told her that Arkansas was going to beat Texas, and so the bet has stayed on. But the last couple of weeks, I told her finally. I said, you know what? Go ahead and order the shirt. I'm going to end up losing this bet. You might want to video it because it'll be the only time this ever happens. Well, I saw the shirt today, and I'm okay with it, actually.
Are you excited?
And you're going to understand.
Hey, he sounds a little too excited about this.
Well, when you see the shirt, that'll all make sense, and then you're going to go, that's funny. But, yeah, I'm
I will say this. I'm going to try to save you the best I can, Zach. When we eventually take a 2-score lead, I'm going to put a bet on Saracen.
Yeah.
I'm going to make the bet that Texas wins money line, just because it'll shoot up.
Let me ask you something, Zach. On the devil is always in the details.
Yeah.
And the fine print. Did you specify which sport? Because we do play them in basketball.
I did say football.
Okay. All right. Well,
I specified football.
that was my only way to try to help you out there, bub.
Yeah, look, when I dig myself into a hole, I don't need help. I just start digging and say to hell with it. So, and yeah, here's the thing. There's no saving me in this situation. Okay,
I'm going to try my best to prove that my betting skills are the worst ever. And,
I bet I
and
got
I'm going to put a $30 bet on Texas to win the game whenever Arkansas eventually takes the lead.
Well, and I tell you this too. All right, I'm hoping we win when we play them in basketball. God knows, and we're gonna get into that too because I have some thoughts that MC might actually drive down here and kick my ass for it. But anyway, yes, you should see the shirt. Oh my God, it's.
I have seen the shirt.
MC has seen it. That's it.
I have to admit,
Oh, I think you said, didn't you?
I'm impressed. I am impressed.
I'm.
And for me to say that about anything that's Texas related, that's not barbecue,
right?
if it's not barbecue in Texas, then normally I'm not going to admit that I'm impressed with it, but I'm pretty impressed with that.
Here's
Speaking of barbecue, your boy's going to be making a brisket this weekend. We got to smoke the beef this weekend.
you gotta. I'm not. Shut up, there.
Gentlemen, I got to be honest. I almost forgot the Razorbacks played football this weekend.
Well,
That's where my head's at.
And that's where we're gonna get off into our new.
Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to read it.
That's what we're gonna get into now. Is the fact that how many different ways can Arkansas find to lose this to lose at football? By the way, technical question from Dan Yoakum. MC,
I got it. I'm working on it. Well, no, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, because you're the genius of the bunch. I'm doing what I can from over here. But how, as Tyler, so graciously led us into the promised land here, how many different ways are they going to find to lose a damn game?
I don't know how many more are left.
Yeah, I was about to say
Two?
it, man. I felt like it was the same old song and dance, to be honest.
Yeah.
But here's the problem, though. Okay, here's what my issue is with all of that. And I mentioned this earlier. And Tyler kind of brought me back down, but at the same time he didn't. Is we fired Sam Pittman because we weren't winning games. Okay? Bobby looked at this and said, hey, maybe I could fix this. But Bobby isn't winning anything. He's over.
There's a culture issue that's having to get
Wait a minute. I get there's a culture issue. But my question is, at what point do we look at it and go, maybe it's not the coaching issue. Maybe it's a talent issue.
It's not. If you're in one-score games with literally every team except for Notre Dame, because let's be honest, they let go of the rope.
Yeah,
but you've played how many top 25 teams, how many top 10 teams, and you've taken them all to one score. Like, it's not a Jimmy's and Joe's issue. It's a mindset issue.
Yeah, but they get in. Look, here's the thing: when they get into the fourth quarter, because this has happened a lot. When you get into the fourth quarter, okay, it's almost like, okay, how can we screw this up the worst? Well, how can we mess this up this week worse than we did last week?
That's a mental thing.
I think they get a little full of themselves when they take a lead in the fourth quarter. They're like, all right, the other team's going to quit because that's what we would do. And I think that's what the mentality has been.
I hadn't thought about it that way, but I could see that being the case. And other teams don't give up like we do when they get down. I mean, but I do think there's a mental aspect to it because just like Zach's talking about that we invent new ways to lose, and it's almost like we refuse to win. Flip that on its head and look at Indiana. And they go into games, they'll be down. Take the Penn State game, for instance.
Right.
They're down, 3 or 4 late in the game with a minute left.
Mm-hmm.
And their mindset never wavers. They're like, okay, we're not losing this game. We're going to win. Damn it. We're going to win. And what did they do? They go down and they win.
Well, okay.
And another example of that, too, from this weekend.
Indiana. Look at Indiana.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about.
Indiana has they don't want to lose. That's just it. They don't want to lose.
What's the mindset of their coach?
like Al Davis said, win, baby, win.
Cignetti is like,
yeah,
you know, I mean, Tyler, you've seen him play. I mean, you know how he is. He's just like, we refuse to lose, and he's so confident about it.
What
when
was
they
his
played
first
Penn
word?
State, he said, "Yeah, they said you're setting me up, D-Man." They said they asked him about playing Penn State that they hadn't won there, and they said they haven't played this Indiana team yet.
Yeah, this Indiana team hasn't played here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just my whole thing is when you look at something, when you look at it on paper, yes, we've got one of the best offenses in the country. However, you can't get it into the damn end zone.
Well, the players would quitting on routes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tyler. I didn't mean to overstep on you. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. No. You got it.
No, that's all I was going to say. Players got to quit quitting on routes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, here's the deal. You did talk about us finding new ways to lose. Here is the one thing that we did do differently than we've done all year long. Is we were driving the ball down the field on the very first possession and turned it over. We have not done that yet. We turn it over on the very first possession of the game.
Well, and here's something else, man. What has happened to Taylor Green's decision making? Because it seems like it gets worse and worse and worse every game, to the point to where this last game, I mean, I started tweeting out, okay, is this dude shaving points? Is he on the take? Because there was one play in particular that I looked at and I'm like, where in the world are you throwing this? Because he threw over the wide open tight end. Jaden Platt was wide open. He threw over him into triple coverage to try to force it into Omega Blake. You know who does that? Guys that are shaving points.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't understand.
I don't know. To me though, I mean, when you look at the grand scheme of things though, he was, look, how the hell did we beat Arkansas State? Arkansas State, for all intents and purposes, should have beat us.
They're playing for a bowl tomorrow night. They're playing for bowl eligibility tomorrow night.
So what I don't understand is how is it possible that this team is so incredibly bad? But D-Matt also brought up a good point earlier today when we were kind of trying to shape the show and talk about all this. You guys know we haven't won a game since Hunter Yuracheck made the comment of we're not set up to win a national championship in football.
Yeah,
ever since they made that comment, we have not even sniffed a win. By the way, I want to remind everybody, if you're not watching us and you want a new platform to watch us on, we are currently live on TikTok through my personal page right now, at Razorback Zach. If you guys want in, kind of a little background behind the scenes kind of look. But we appreciate everybody joining us. But, I mean, at the same time, to caveat off of the how are we going to lose a game, the coaching search goes on. All right? And we're going to spend a little time talking about that. But the names are starting to drop, MC.
Like we expected they would.
And are you still high up on Chucky?
Tell you what, man.
God help us if one of those names come true. I'm just going to put it just like that. I will drive up. Never mind. I shouldn't finish that sentence.
No. Let me ask you this.
Lord, Zach, he's setting us up.
Yep, I know. I'm just going to let him have it this time, though, Dave.
Well, this is not the curveball you're expecting. This is the Kevin Kopp's cutter. This is the Kevin Kopp's cutter coming.
All right.
So, would you rather have, and think about this before you answer, would you rather have a G5 guy who is perceived to be the hot name, who has never coached above the G5 level, or would you rather have a guy that is basically an entertainer, a name that everybody knows, a name that's going to make casual fans say, oh, damn, let me throw $100 towards NIL. And a guy who has won the biggest championship you can win in all of football.
I'll tell you what, man.
Oh God, here we
Tell you
go.
what. Those
But here-
Arkansas Razorbacks, man, they're a sleeping giant, man. I'm telling you.
Darren
Seriously.
McFadden.
You're not going to get lucky and strike oil or gold or whatever like
There's no way.
Indiana did on a group of 5 guy.
No, wait
You're
a minute.
not going to get that lucky every time.
Wait a minute.
So,
though. I gotta disagree with you, Tyler. I've got
Chad Morris.
I'm. You know what?
Billy Napier.
Hold that thought real
Yeah,
quick. Hold
Napier.
that thought,
That's a
Tyler.
good
Hold that
one.
thought, because here's the thing. I was watching Trey Biddy trying to get an idea and stuff for the show, and Frank Broyles. Can't talk tonight for some reason. Frank Broyles pushed Gus Malzahn on Houston Nutt.
That's another name.
Houston Nutt. Oh yeah, we're gonna get there. Houston Nutt didn't want him. Okay, Gus Malzahn leaves, goes to Tulsa. Guess who else started at Tulsa? Chad Morris. Okay, when Gus leaves and goes to Auburn as a coordinator, he pushes Chad Morris onto Arkansas. All right. Then Gus Malzahn goes to Arkansas State for a year. Goes back to Auburn as the head coach. Chad Morris goes to Clemson as an offensive coordinator. Okay? From there, Morris goes to SMU. Gus Malzahn goes to Auburn as a head coach and then goes to UCF. All right? Gus Malzahn and Chad Morris. Here's the thing. If Gus Malzahn is seriously considered as an Arkansas head coach, I'm almost scared to say it, but watch out for Chad Morris's name to be dropped as a coordinator.
That ain't
There's no
happening.
way. There is no way in hell.
Think about it. It's the most Arkansas thing ever.
You want to see your boy MC go full blown fan transfer portal? You put that worthless turd back on the campus in any. I don't want him cleaning the toilets.
Jeff Long's up in Northwest Arkansas.
But he doesn't have a role.
He's got as much choice being the janitor he's got as much of a chance being the janitor for the football team as Jimbo Fisher has of being the head coach. It ain't happening, Chief.
No, and I'm hoping it doesn't. But you really want to destroy it because look at the track record, y'all. Look at the track record. All right,
brother. He's not. Chad Morris ain't coming near this program.
No, what you're kind of missing my point. I'm trying to prove the fact that that's how bad Arkansas could very well fumble all of this coaching search.
Brother, we can hire Pat Fitzgerald.
Here's the deal.
So
is bringing Gus Malzahn back actually what lifts the curse on our football program?
Oh,
No.
That's a good question. That is a damn good question.
No, I will tell you what will lift the curse.
Wait a second.
So what lifts the curse is to get all this corporate greed out of the athletic director's office.
But how do you do
Take our program back. You know what happened to our program? They sold us out.
Yeah.
Hunter Yuracheck sold out this fan base.
Yep. The four of us, yes, he sold us out. People like us that are common fans that don't donate at the Broyles Matthews scholarship level.
Wait a minute, MC. We're common fans. We're true fans, but we're not real fans.
I didn't say real fans. I just said the common fan that does not have Broyles Matthews level donors. Okay, we're the ones that got sold out because he sold the soul of the program. People like us, people like the people who comment in our show, people that follow Hog Talk and Matt Hart and those guys. These are the people that the program was built on. And it started with Jeff Long. Jeff Long started this, and now Hunter Yuracheck is finishing it off and has almost completely wiped out the common fan from being able to do anything. Look at the crowd at last night's game. You know why there wasn't anybody there? Because all of these corporations got all of the good tickets when he did his fabulous reseating thing.
And I want to bring up a comment from our the TikTok live. Razorback Hobbs went from watching it on YouTube here to to watching it on the TikTok. So
he's on mine too. So
yeah, so appreciate Razorback Hobbs jumping on and boosting our live for us. But he says, for real, speaking of corporate greed, that's what happening to the basketball arena?
100%. 100%.
So here's the thing, guys. To use a basketball euphemism from last year, they forgot to put the nails in. Guess what? Jeff Long put us in the coffin. Hunter Yuracheck put the damn nails in.
Yeah.
And steadily been hammering away at it. Matt Hart, it's like
I'll put that back up.
Look, hey, MC.
He's like Joe Hendry. Speak his name and he appears.
Yeah, he says, speak.
I believe in Matt Hart.
Did y'all see the gaffe last night on the playoff committee interviews? Yes.
Yes.
I read about it, saw it. Good night.
Dude, Twitter was all over Yuracheck last night.
Paul Feinbaum ripped him a new one, and I mean just drug his ass through the
Well, and maybe this is the best thing that can happen for Arkansas is for the rest of the country to see what people like us and David Basil and some of these other people have known for a long time, that Hunter Yuracheck is an absolute money-hungry buffoon that is worried about nothing but padding his own resume.
I've got a question. Why in Sam Hill have two of our former athletic directors who are both eventually going to be fired for not doing their job well? Why are both of these guys on the college football playoff committee and in the chairman position? Why is that happening? But yet the athletic department in Arkansas has been the worst athletic department across, I don't know, probably most of the SEC.
I have an answer for you, D-Mad.
Okay.
It's because of the rest of the country knows what Hunter Yuracheck said, in that we're not set up to compete for championships. So he's not going to be splitting his attention. His attention is going to be entirely focused on the playoff committee, because he knows that he doesn't have to worry about anything, Arkansas competing on any level. I got to throw in a comment here on my TikTok, because I stole Zach's idea and I ran with it too.
asshole.
Whitney come in here and said, in talking about in regards to last night's crowd at the basketball game, she said, and people don't need to come at NWA fans either. No, they don't, because we addressed it, but she's right.
Well, I mean,
here's the biggest problem.
Go ahead, Dick.
The biggest problem is the university is asking people that are making $14 to $20 per hour at their 40-hour a week job to buy tickets off of SeatGeek for $75 a head. Mm-hmm. And you've got a family to take care of. It's basically impossible for anybody outside of the northwest part of the state to make a weekday trip to Fayetteville on say it's a 4-person family.
Yeah.
So that's going to be $250 just for the tickets, not to mention the gas and the concessions.
Okay,
that's
so
$500 right there to get to Northwest Arkansas.
To watch Winthrop.
D-Mad, let's put this in perspective, all right? Let's use one of our own, all right? Let's use MC. He's the furthest from Fayetteville. He's the furthest from us, because you and I kind of live in central Arkansas. Tyler lives north central. I don't know how far you are from Fayetteville, Tyler, but
3.5 hours.
We'll throw MC out there. MC,
I'm 4.5. From my driveway to Bud Walton Arena is 4.5 hours.
Give us example. You don't have to say the actual amount. Yeah. Give us the example of you trying to get Miss MC, and the boys to Fayetteville for a weekday game.
Yeah. Oh,
hell. No. Let's just do a Saturday game.
Okay, so a Saturday game. First off, you got your ticket prices. Depending on who the opponent is, might be $50, might be $150 per ticket. Let's split the difference. Let's go like $75, like what D-Mad was talking about. All right, that is 75 times 4 is $300 right there. $300 right off the bat just to get in the building. Then I have a 4.5-hour drive. So we're probably going to have a tank of gas to get over and a tank of gas to get back. That's another $100 because it cost me close to $50 to fill up. I'm going to have a hotel room, because there's no way I'm taking off to Northwest Arkansas with my wife and my 11-year-old and my 7-year-old going over and watching a ball game and driving back in the same night. So there's another $200.
Now, keep in mind, keep in mind the hotels now have a new thing where it's a 2-night minimum.
Well, I wasn't sure if they did that on basketball or not. I know they do on football, but
it's across every game day because they did it during baseball too.
Okay, so let's say I get a good deal on a hotel room and it's not jacked through the roof, and I get it for about $150 a night. Okay, there's another $300 right there. Okay, well, we've got to eat. When the four of us go out to eat, it's at least $50 to $60 if we go anywhere besides fast food.
Yeah.
So you're going to have probably 2 meals on the day that we're driving over, 2 meals on the days we're driving back. So let's go $50 to make it easy math. That's another $200. So, I mean, it's just, where does it stop? And we're going to do this to go watch an opponent like, crap. Yeah, well, I mean, even for like the Louisville game, because I looked at going to the Louisville game and then I saw the price of tickets and I'm like, I'm not doing that, because I can take about 20% of what I would spend in a weekend going over there for a game, go to my local grocery store, buy everything I need, put it on my smoker, be in my recliner, and enjoy the game just as much.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, with this whole reseeding and, revamping and all this other crap of Bud Walton Arena, Razorback Stadium, Baum-Walker Stadium, Trevor just hit it on the head.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking some of these people that have, and MC, I'll just say this: we did a podcast for next week, since next week's going to be a holiday. We will not have a live show next week, but we are dropping a podcast. So go check that out on our podcast channel. Anywhere you listen to your podcast, it's only going to be available there. But some of the things we talked about was these 40, 50, 60-year season ticket holders are not renewing because they're wanting $50,000 for seats that they've had for 40 years.
And dude, just to top this off, man, you have him doing things like that and forgetting to find someone for the naming rights of the football field. So we're going to raise ticket prices in the same time that I failed to do my job and get and do the one thing that might actually lower ticket prices.
Yeah.
Again, look at everything. Look at all the black guys. Look at all the things he's fumbled. All right. Look at everything he's fumbled in the last 4 years?
Yeah.
When and Trevor said it best. When he started out, he was great. He brought back the slobbering hog at midfield.
He brought back Coke.
He brought back Coke.
I'm convinced he ran off Muss.
I think he did.
100%.
I think he did. I really think he did.
Remember the video, the bus video?
Exactly.
Still here?
He told him to shitter, get off the pot.
Yeah.
And he took a shit in, basically.
I'm sick and tired of fumbles. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I've had about all the fumbles that I want.
I'm telling you right now, when it comes to this coaching search, they're going to fumble it worse than Clint Sterner did in 1998.
I want to back up to something on the coaching search. D-Mad brought up a name, and he brought it up like it was the second coming of Chad Morris.
Oh, God. Pat Fitzgerald?
Fitzgerald.
All right.
Guy was at Northwestern.
I swear to God.
You did this, D-Man, so you're going to have to sit there and take it all 53.
The guy was at Northwestern. Okay, let's look at something here.
Okay.
And I'm not saying I want to hire the guy, but I'm also saying that it wouldn't be the worst thing if we did hire him. Let's look at this. In the last, let's just take the Pittman era. What was the biggest obstacle that Pittman could not overcome?
Recruiting.
That Petrino still can't overcome right now.
One-score games.
One-score games. Did you know, in his time at Northwestern, you know how many one-score games Pat Fitzgerald won? He had 49 one-score games that he won.
Oh, wow. Out of how many, though?
That places him in the 97th percentile among long-tenured coaches in one-score wins.
Okay, but again, how many games total out of? I mean, 49 is great, because it's better than what Arkansas's got right now.
Well, I'm just saying that's been the biggest thorn in our side for at least the time. I mean, and Bielema had a problem with it too. If you guys remember, Bielema had a problem with it. Okay,
but when he finally bridged the gap, dude, he just freaking. I mean, it was like I remember. It was Ole Miss whenever they finally. It was just all of a sudden, dude.
Yeah, because it was was it Ole Miss or was it LSU?
Oh, LSU was later in the year because that was back when we still played them on Thanksgiving. I'm pretty certain.
Because I thought his first SEC win was when LSU was ranked 17th and we beat them 17th.
They beat those two back to back.
Yeah, I thought it was Mississippi State that they beat right after LSU.
I don't know. That's been 15 years ago. I'll have to go look.
I remember they beat Ole Miss like 30-0. It was a thump.
Yeah. That was Mo Wallace in that bunch.
Yeah, it was shut out both weeks back to back.
So, okay, overall record for Pat Fitzgerald is not that great. He has his overall record is 110 and 101. So
it's still above 500.
49 of the 110 wins were one-score wins.
I'll take that.
Man,
D-Mad, you got awful quiet, buddy.
He's having
okay. Oh, he's going through the D-Mad tunnel.
No, absolutely not. I don't. This man. The last 4 years of his tenure at Northwestern, the most wins he had was 4. No. No.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna throw.
I'm with D-Mad on this one. I think that's a big. If we're settling for him, it's a big swing and a miss. Massive swing and a miss.
I'm gonna throw a. And I don't want to steal MC's thunder because he actually mentioned this prior to the show going on air. What if all of this is just a smokescreen? And we've already got our head coach, but he has not been fired from his.
Okay. Before you go there,
Pat Fitzgerald.
All right.
Hey. Okay. All right.
Look, you got him.
Hang on.
Look at this.
Before you go there, D-Mad went all political here and casually mentioned the last 2 seasons at Northwestern.
You done did it now, bro.
So his last 2 seasons at Northwestern, 2021 and 2022. Okay,
all right.
Not very good. 3-9 and 1-11. Okay,
oh man,
I'll give you that. But if you look at I'm not even going to count the COVID shortened season. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I got a
4,
rebuttal
5.
for this. I'm
going to go the previous 5 years before COVID because everybody knows the 2020 season was messed up. Okay. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes back to 2015. Okay? So 2015 through 2018.
All right.
2015, Northwestern was 10-3, 6-2 in the Big Ten.
Y'all want to know why, though, right?
2016. Hang on. Just keep your pants on.
Tyler, we may just want to sit back and watch this.
2016, 7-6, 5-4 in the Big Ten. 2017, 10-3 again, 7-2 in the Big Ten. 2018, 9-5 and 8-1.
Do y'all remember the first team that ever actually had the NIL deals?
Alabama or Tennessee?
Northwestern.
You talking legally?
Yes,
legally, it was Northwestern. Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
You see what happened whenever they legally started paying the players and everybody else legally couldn't. They were better than everybody.
Okay. So
can you imagine?
You don't
in the Big Ten, mind you, that had Rutgers on their schedule. They were in the bad side of the Big Ten too. It's not like they were playing Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, Penn State. Exactly. Right. They were playing Rutgers every year.
So let me get okay. You don't like Pat Fitzgerald? We'll mark him off. Let me give you a blind resume of a coach.
Wait.
Can I make a comment on the Northwestern coach before we move on?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So, how in the hell do you sell to our fan base a coach that won 5 games in his past 2 seasons as head coach?
Thank you.
2 words.
Oh my.
Ready for it? Wait a minute. 2 words. Are you ready for it? Chad freaking Morris.
No, I'll tell you
He
the
had
legit.
more wins than that.
I'll tell you the legit answer. The same way that you sell hiring a career-long offensive line coach.
But at least you can sell the fact that he had guys in the NFL and he had been part of coaching staffs and all.
But were they his guys? Were they his guys or were they the head coach's guys?
No. When he signed on the dotted line, they become his guys. Sorry, I'm going to stick to that.
And Tyler, I appreciate you coming to bat for me. I thought I was over here taking crazy pills for a second.
And
good Lord.
And also, Sam Pittman was the biggest part of the reason that Brett Bielema's teams were successful.
I will agree with that. I will agree with that.
Because look at what happened when Sam Pittman left. Look at what happened to the offensive line, and then look what happened to Brett Bielema's record. However,
Jack, say your favorite word, nostalgia.
Hold on. But look at what happened when he went to be offensive line coach at Georgia, and look at how dominant they became because you put the right offensive line coach at the time with the right head coach. Dynasty started.
Look, I have zero issue with Sam Pittman, the offensive line coach. All of my issue was with Sam Pittman, the alleged head coach.
He had no right to be head coach. But again, but my point
is sorry,
go ahead.
Zach. I'm sorry. Just more insight. Sam Pittman has a better record in the last 2 seasons than the coach that you're suggesting that we hire.
I didn't suggest it.
Thank you, Tyler.
I did not suggest Pat Fitzgerald. Just so you know.
This man's been on paternity leave, and he's been able to do his job. Come on.
I did, for the record, and for those watching on TikTok and across our social media, I did not. That was not me. For the first time in a while, I have not put my foot in my mouth and said that.
So let's just do this. Let me just get a calculator here, and let's go head to head for 5 years.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to count this season because Pittman didn't finish it. Okay. So 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. That's 5 years. We'll give Pittman full 5 seasons. Okay. 2017, Northwestern 10-3. 2018, 9-5. 2019, they took a dip, 3-9. 2020, 7-2. So they only played 9 games in the COVID shortened season. And then the last 2 seasons were very Chad Morris like. You had a 3-9 and you had a 1-11. Or you could say that they are very Sam Pittman like because Pittman in 2023 had the 4-8, and I'm giving him credit for the 2-10 that is incoming this year because when the season started, he was the head coach.
I'm not saying Sam Pittman's better. I'm just saying that we are better than Pat Fitzgerald.
No, I agree. I agree. I'm not ready to hire the guy, but I don't think it's the Chad Morris terrible level hire it might be made out to be.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna tease this, and then MC, we got to hit a break because we're way behind on a break.
All right.
Because we got to catch our breath because the 3 of y'all.
Well, I have a blind resume that I'm throwing out there before the show's over too.
I have a tease. Okay, what if? And I'm gonna leave it like this, and then we'll hit a break. What if all of this is a smoke screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if we already have our
tighten
coach?
my tinfoil.
What? And again, I don't want to steal MC's thunder.
Our athletic director's not that smart.
Well,
what if he's not doing the hire?
He's not involved in this.
What if he's been told, like he was told for basketball, is that you go sit over there and we'll tell you when we need you to sign something?
Why the hell do we have an athletic director if he's been told to stay the blank away from baseball?
You want
to stay the blank away from basketball?
Hold on. Let's get back on track.
When's he going, dude? Tell us the good news.
Golly, man.
Here, let's stay on track here. What if this was a smoke screen, and we already have our coach, but he hasn't been let go, or he hasn't left the original his current place right now, whether it be a university, an NFL job, or whatever. And MC has that resume, and we're gonna get to that right after this. You're listening to Inside the Hog Pen. We're all going to take a break, and one of y'all needs to take a damn drink. But we'll be right back on Inside the Hog Pen. Stick around.
Meeks Design is your one-stop shop for custom clothing with a personal touch. At Meeks Design, we can help you tell your story through your wardrobe. Your imagination on a hat, shirt, pullover, or nearly anything wearable. And while you're picking out some custom clothing, check out the one-of-a-kind handmade soaps from the Bobcat Soap Company. Find us on Facebook and let us create custom swag just for you at Meeks Design.
Hey, Hawg fanatics! We at Inside the Hawg Pen are thrilled to announce that SeatGeek is now a sponsor. As brand ambassadors, we're excited to share SeatGeek as a ticket app that simplifies the ticket buying process for all your favorite events. They provide a 0 to 10 score for each ticket, with green indicating a good deal and red indicating a not-so-good deal. As a special offer, Hawg fanatics can get $20 off their first ticket purchase by using the code INSIDEHOGPEN. Check out our socials for the link, and remember to use the code INSIDEHOGPEN.
Attention Razorback fans and local businesses. Are you ready to reach the most passionate Arkansas sports fans out there? Introducing Inside the Hawg Pen, not your normal Razorback talk show. We're fans first and don't try to hide it. No agendas, no propaganda. At Inside the Hawg Pen, we call it like we see it. And now we're looking for sponsors to join the team. This is your chance to put your brand in front of thousands of loyal Razorback fans who live and breathe Arkansas sports. From small businesses to major brands, we have sponsorship packages tailored just for you. So let's grow together and make Inside the Hawg Pen bigger and better. Don't miss out. Call 501-416-4331 or email us today at insidethehogpen@gmail.com and become a proud sponsor of Inside the Hawg Pen.
It's time to step back inside the Hawg Pen to the Meeks Design Studios.
All right, welcome back to Inside the Hawg Pen. Razorback Zach, Dylan D-Mad Madden coming to you from the great beyond alongside Marcus MC Carlton. And so as you can tell, we've removed Tyler for a minute. Because he is currently on dad duty, but I think he's come back, and he's got a very, very, very special guest.
Oh, hang on. We gotta. Well, hang on.
I'll vamp while you fix it.
Vamp while I fix it.
But,
yes.
That's Fitzgerald situation going on right now, boys.
Wow! Are you kidding me right now? Way to just take that. Good
All right,
night.
here we go.
All right, Tyler, the floor is yours, my man.
Yeah, so, meet Myrie, guys. Myrie Elaine Callahan. She was born last Sunday. Me and Mom have been trying to kind of take some time to rest, but I was ready to get back in the hog pen with the boys, and just here she is, guys. It's crazy how quick life changes, man. But it's for the better for sure. She looks like she's about ready to get a little bit fussy. Oh, there she is. It's okay, baby. I did. She's good. She's doing good. She's trying to catch up on her rest and recover, but she's doing really, really well. The birth, other than and I told you all the story. The birth was fine. Everything went good. Other than we drove down to the hospital, false alarm. Got back to our house about 3:30 a.m. that night, and then her water broke as we stepped out of the car at 3:30 a.m. Turned right back around, went back to the hospital. Obviously, they got her admitted, started her on some medicine, and got the epidural done, and then we had the baby at 2:30. So by the time she was born, we had been up for around 36 hours. Yeah, so after every
Man, I almost had to do the John Gruden voice.
Easy.
I tell you what, man. MC went his full John Gruden on my birthday. Not my birthday, but the day that my daughter was born.
Right.
He kept on talking to me about what to expect.
Yep.
It's gonna go quick, and then you're gonna wake up and she's gonna be sitting right there, not leaving you alone for the next however long.
Yeah.
Trust me, dude. I've got 2 16-year-olds and a 13-year-old. All right. God help me.
Thank you, Cindy.
Okay, so we got one more thing, and coach, we got way off track, and it's going to be an extended version of ITHP, which
never happens.
Amy's
never.
going to kill me because she was like, "Can you please try to keep it to an hour?" I'm trying, babe. I'm sorry.
Blame us. Blame us.
No, you know who to blame? Pat Fitzgerald.
He's getting the blame for everything else, so we might as well blame him.
So before the break,
sounds like a little hazing going on right now.
I made the comment that what if all of this is just a smokescreen to kind of throw people off the track? Because again, look at what happened back in the spring last year. Nobody knew about Calipari. Nobody thought he was coming until the day of the national championship game. That news broke. All right. So what's going to happen if all of this comes out and it's a smokescreen? And MC, go ahead and rattle off that blind resume, and then we'll reveal who we think might actually be the coach and who they have targeted and why.
So this guy is a current sitting coach at another P4 or P5 school, whatever you want to call it. Overall head coaching record, 185-52.
Ooh.
Has a bowl game record of 12-9, and he's 6-5 in the playoffs. He has 10 division titles. He has 9 conference titles. He has 2 national championships, and he is a 3-time Bear Bryant Coach of the Year award winner. He is a AFCA Coach of the Year, AP College Football Coach of the Year, Sporting News Coach of the Year, Home Depot Coach of the Year, Bobby Dodd, Walter Camp, and a 2-time Coach of the Year in the conference that he currently sits in. Now, if I told you that this guy was interested based off his resume, sounds like a home run hire, right?
There's no way. If you and we know the 4 of us know the name, but if
I was about to say,
if you go off of just that resume, there is no freaking way whoever it is coming to the University of Arkansas. And no, I can actually say this. It is not Urban Meyer. By the way,
it is not Urban Meyer, but I would do borderline illegal things.
Oh yeah.
To get Urban Meyer here.
Until we're in restrictions and somebody what
are you going to be restricted for? There's no way to cheat now.
What if you undead somebody?
I mean, as long as he doesn't go recruit another Aaron Hernandez, I think we'll be fine.
Real quick,
so we need some of those guys anyways.
That's true.
Got to give a shout out to our ITHP royalty. Casey Sutton's in the house. If you guys got positive vibes and anything, make sure you guys send one up for Mama Linda.
Thank you, Casey.
And just like I said, I'm not going to go into detail, but make sure you guys
absolutely
positive thoughts, prayers, thoughts, whatever. Send them Mama Linda's way. But should we go ahead and name drop because we still have basketball?
So I got to go back to this Urban Meyer. I would love to have that. It is not him, but I can say one phrase and everybody's going to go, "Oh God, not him." It was BYOG. Bring your own guts.
Okay.
Nailed it.
But yeah, you're getting pretty good at these coaches impressions there, MC. I'm kind of getting scared if you think about it.
Dabo. Now here's why I think Dabo could, and let me tighten my tinfoil a little bit because y'all know I'm the conspiracy guy. But I'm going to tighten.
No.
I know, right? I'm going to tighten my tinfoil here.
All right.
If you go back early in the season when Clemson was kind of struggling, because they're having a down year by his standards.
Right.
They're having a down year, and he talked about how, he basically gave his Nolan Richardson speech. They can pay me my money, and I'll go away, and I'll go somewhere else and coach.
Or do the Ed O impression where he says, you got $17 million. Which door you want me out of?
So he's not real happy. The fan base is not happy with them. He's not happy with the fan base because he feels unappreciated for everything that I just rattled off that he's accomplished. He is notoriously known for not buying into the portal and the NIL thing as it is right now. Who better for him to go work for than an AD that does not like NIL?
But that's the issue, is that he doesn't buy into NIL, and that's where we're hurting.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, it makes sense because, how many times has Hunter Yuracheck swallowed his own foot talking about NIL and not being set up, to compete with NIL money and all this. And Dabo's made some really strange comments as well about, player loyalty and not getting guys out of the portal and stuff like that. So this seems like a match made in heaven for those two and a match made in hell for the fan base.
Okay. I was about to say you're instead of bringing in a solution to a problem, you're bringing in a problem to what's already a problem.
Exactly. Yeah. But at the same time though, here, and I'm going to say this, as long as Hunter Yuracheck is at the helm of the University of Arkansas athletic department, there's not going to be a culture change. And I'm telling you, if you bring in Dabo, of course, big splash of a hire because nobody's going to see that coming. However, it's the fact that he doesn't buy into NIL and he doesn't buy into the transfer portal. That's the way of college football now.
It is. Let me sum this. If Dabo was to get hired, this, in my opinion, this would be Brett Bielema 2.0 minus the alcohol. Because Bielema looked good on paper. Looked like a home run hire on paper.
But it doesn't, MC, it doesn't matter what it looks like on paper. What fans, what the boosters and what everybody's going to care about is what it looks like on the field.
Yep. And games are not played on paper. They're played inside television sets.
Dude, if it was played on paper, I'd be a straight A student.
There we go.
So anyway, and like I said, we could go on and on and on about the football team, but I have.
Okay, I want to address this comment real quick from Jonathan. He says, "No, MC, it would be the same thing as Pittman. We don't have the same stature like Clemson. Clemson didn't have that stature when Dabo got there.
No.
All right, if you look back
to come out of Clemson besides before Dabo.
Before Dabo, Taj Boyd.
Taj.
I'm pretty sure that was still Dabo.
That was Dabo.
Okay, I don't know then. Maybe somebody that played for Danny Ford.
Wow, yeah.
Hey guys, a couple of weeks ago, Brandon Marcello was on Chuck and Bo, and they were asking him what kind of guy that we needed, and he said that we either needed to go get a splash hire, a big name, or an ass kicker, and that's what it's going to take. We got to get a guy who's going to come in and drill sergeant this football team back into confidence and winning football games. It's got to be somebody who has that mean,
there's only one.
Nose to the grindstone, get back to work.
There's only one. It'll never happen. But if the universe, and this will be our wrap up for football because we got to get to basketball and do our pick'ems because Amy's over here in TikTok freaking out because I told her it would only be an hour. We've got a show we watch and it comes on here pretty
soon. We have important things to talk about here, Amy. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna let you fight that battle.
You can go watch your show. We'll continue talking.
Yeah. Just we get it. Amy's cracking the whip. You got to go.
Enter the transfer portal.
Like three of y'all don't have the whip cracked on y'all every now and then.
Just go ahead and enter the transfer portal and transfer over to that couch.
I mean, Tyler's got the legit excuse. I mean, he is on dad duty with the newborn, but there you can DVR your show, man. We're solving problems here.
Well, okay. It's not like
you hear that, Amy? You are second.
Look, y'all are gonna put me in the doghouse. Y'all are gonna put me in the doghouse. I am not.
I'm gonna get a text message from that one.
Yeah. What are you doing with my wife's phone number?
Don't you ask questions you don't want the answer to?
Y'all are sitting here talking about your wives and stuff wanting you to come back down. Mine's like, no, stay up there. Just stay up there.
Okay.
Don't you worry about that, my friend.
But
That'll just take a couple more months.
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing: is there's only one person that there she is. She was on my
now we know the rest of the story. Cue Paul Harvey, because now we know the rest of the story. Zach won't let her watch the show by herself, so he's putting the blame on Amy, but it's actually him.
See, anybody else has helped to put me in the doghouse. No, it's actually a pretty good show. It's on Netflix. It's Absentia.
It's on Netflix. What do you need to sit there and leave and watch it for?
Hey,
man.
No, okay. So go
ahead and make your point.
There's only one coach that fits that description perfectly. It'll never happen. But if the University of Arkansas has a set of balls on them, okay, I told you guys weren't going to like me. I'm coming for it all. They wouldn't go to him. They'd go to his wife and throw everything in the kitchen sink at him. And I mean everything. Give the man whatever he asks for. The no is not in your vocabulary when you're facing these two. All right? That person, Nick Saban. It'll never happen.
Nah, it'll never happen.
That is the only person I know that fits Tyler's description to a freaking
I don't know. Urban Meyer.
Herb would be in that category. Yeah.
Y'all know who we should have been getting, right? Ryan Day before he won the championship.
I don't know. But anyway, let's get to basketball real quick. And like I said, I'm
going to leave this to you guys, gentlemen. Thanks for having me in tonight. I'll text in my picks if we're doing football picks.
All right. It's the ones that MC put in the team chat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the team chat.
I'll send them in, fellas.
All right, brother.
All right. Yeah. So perfect transition into the School of Hawg Hoops. Going to be a quick class today.
Yep. That is awesome. I'm just gonna say that's awesome. All right. So here's and I might try to piss off MC with this.
That's okay.
Tirade.
It's okay. I got a little pissy during the ball game last night.
Why are we? 2 words: struggle. Win.
Yeah.
Why are we struggling to defeat a team that we are clearly much better than? What? I was a little worried last night.
Yeah. I was scared. I was flat out scared to death because I had been doing a lot of this with Kentucky fans last night when they got absolutely dog walked by Michigan State.
Kentucky fans, they got no room to talk.
So
they got
snuck out. Probably sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good, and I think that's what happened last night. Now I will say this. And I want to get my stats pulled up here so I can make sure I say this correctly. But I did a little bit of a deep dive on last night's box score. And last night, 1 point win, you escape by the hair of your chinny chin chin against Winthrop, which is somebody that you probably should beat by at least double digits. Fair point?
Yeah, fair point.
So, again, we're gonna do kind of a blind resume thing because if you don't look at the final score and you look at the stats and you see that Arkansas shot 50% from the field for the game, 35% from 3-point range, 91% from the free throw line, and only had 9 turnovers in the whole game, you're thinking, okay, they're probably winning by 25.
Yep. Yeah, I think they're winning by more than that.
Yeah. I mean. But here's the caveat to that. The reason that this was a 1-point game is because Arkansas's defense gave up 15 made 3-pointers. You can't do that against anybody. You can't do that against anybody. And then they let the little 5'3" dude catch absolute fire and was just flame throwing from 3-point range last night. Of the 15 made threes, I think he had 8 of them. So
I heard him referred to as Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. The little Kevin Hart looking dude out there was on fire from deep last night. Here's what I think the problem is with this team. I think part of the problem is they know how talented they are. And I think games like last night, games like last Friday night, even the UCA game until the second half. They go just enough effort to be right there. And then so far, they have been so superior talent-wise to their opponents that they've been able to flip the switch, turn it on when they have to, and then squeak out what should not be a tight win. Now, the other piece of this is that there is absolutely zero communication on defense with this bunch right now. And Cal talked about this a little bit in the postgame last night. These guys are not talking. When screens are being set, they're not talking about whether they're switching, whether they're going over, whether they're going under. You know, there's absolutely no communication. So you have two defenders go with the same offensive player. It leaves somebody wide open either for a backdoor cut and a layup dunk or a wide open three-pointer. And you've got to get that fixed because you've got another one of these nobody games on Friday night. I don't even know who it is, but it's one of these lower tier, automatic bid type teams that has to win their conference tournament to get in. But then you got the big bad Blue Devils on Thanksgiving night following the main NFL game of the day. So following whoever Detroit's playing. Okay, that's the lead-in to this Arkansas-Duke game because I'm pretty sure it's going to be on CBS at like 5 or 6 o'clock on Thanksgiving night. You got to get a lot of this stuff rectified before Thanksgiving night because if you don't, Duke will run you out of the building.
Absolutely.
So
Cam Boozer's looking very, very, very.
He looks very good. We got to show Malik Thomas a little bit of love. If it hadn't been for Malik Thomas last night, we probably lose that game by 10 points because Malik Thomas had about 28 and 5, I believe, was his stat line last night.
I'll tell you who impressed me, and it wasn't until right towards the end of the game. Nick Pringle. Oh my God.
We might need to see if we can suit him up in a football uniform and put him on defense because that's the best tackle I've seen since Baker Mayfield and the Fayetteville PD had their run in.
Yes.
That guy is that is Sir Mr. Pringle. I don't care what you call him, but it is Mr. Pringle or Sir Pringle.
Yes.
That dude lifted somebody 6'10", 4 feet off the ground and shed him like he was a defensive lineman.
Yes, and that's the thing. Is it Undertaker?
Sir Pringle.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Sir Pringle. I like that.
But I mean, it. And again, look, I'll say that season ain't over. I'm not gonna say the words.
No, they've got to learn their roles, and they've also got to figure out how to stay completely locked in for 40 minutes because what we're seeing is about 10 minutes at a time.
What I'm concerned about, though, is the fact that you're struggling with a team like this. You're struggling with UCA. You're struggling with who's
Sanford.
Sanford. When you get to SEC play in a couple of weeks, I say a couple of weeks, in about a month or so, when you got to play Tennessee, when you got to play A&M, when you got to play Auburn, that's not going to cut it. And you're going to end up 0-5 again in the SEC, and people are going to start panicking.
Jackson State
is
who they have Friday night.
I'm going to make a comparison for y'all.
All right.
What was Cal's biggest issue when he was leaving Kentucky? Couldn't make it out of the second round.
Couldn't make it out of the second. Yeah, couldn't make it out of the first weekend.
His first year here, he made it to the Sweet 16.
So Zach, let me talk. So, what was that team reminiscent of?
Oh yeah,
one of those first weekend games.
Mm-hmm. We
got one of those really early.
Yep. That Winthrop game had a very Oakland feel to it, which was Cal's last game in Kentucky. Because if you remember, Oakland had that big white dude that was just unconscious from three. He made 7 or 8 or 10 threes, whatever it was. He kind of looked like a 6'10" version of Dexter is what that dude looked like. But yeah, no, I see where you're going with that, D, and I think that, and hopefully Cal has learned from all that, and he's not going to let that happen again.
We have Dwight Raleigh on TikTok. He asked me if I've made my coach wish list yet. No, I haven't. I have one. I have a wish list. I don't have a wish list of names. So I have a list of qualifications, but not names.
I just want somebody who'll win. I just want to win. I don't care. I don't care if you go to the cemetery and you dig up Frank Broyles and you put him back as head coach. If he can win 8 or 9 games or just win half of these one-score games, I'll deal with it.
I don't know.
I want leadership. I think our leadership is the problem because they set the precedent for the university.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
It's starting to bleed into basketball too.
Yeah.
Because what was Muss's problem there towards the end? They build a big lead, and they get unfocused, and then the game would be down to the end. And it's getting to the same point through two major sports right now that this team they'll ride the highs and they'll ride the lows.
Yep.
And
no consistency.
They don't have the competitive fire to literally put your foot on their throat. And luckily, I'll say this about Malik Thomas. Malik Thomas took over the game at the end of the day
100%.
and was able to seal the game off for us. And also, shout out to Acuff and Billy Richmond for stealing that ball at the end of the game.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That was a hell of a play right there.
And you got to give Brazil got to show him some love, too, because I'm looking here. He had 4 blocks on the night. 2 of them came in the last 90 seconds on 3-pointers.
Yeah, so, he was playing like if they can just if was a fifth at this point, but if they can all just like mesh together and play solid defense, this team will go as far as they want to.
Yeah,
like the offense is going to be there no matter what. But if they can like come together like the team did at the end of the year last year, they're going to make a deep run again.
20 of 22
sooner in the year.
20 of 22 from the free throw line. How many shows have we come on here and I've pissed and moaned about missing free throws? I have to give these guys credit.
Look at Trevin Brazil's free throws.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Are y'all ready to make some picks?
Yeah, let's make them.
All right, so we have some breaking news coming in from the our college football picks. I've won 3 weeks in a row now.
Really?
And
wow.
I'm back in the race.
Have I gone full Arkansas and completely blown my big lead?
No. You still got the lead by 4.
Right.
I went 4-2, and all
I think he's pencil whipping the record in the MC.
No. I'm not either. It's legit. It's legit. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's legit. I'll even show TikTok. It's legit. But yeah, all of y'all went 3-3. I went 4-2. Bama and Iowa tripped me up.
Freaking Bama. Bama. Come on.
Wait, you said OBU was going to win.
I didn't know we were counting that one. Were we counting?
That was kind of a bonus game.
I was going to say that one wasn't a.
My goodness!
I wasn't told.
We're not going to count my readies.
I wasn't told that was part of the official record.
It's an exhibition game.
Oh my goodness.
It's an exhibition game. Okay, so that being said, here are the standings going into Week 13. MC is still in the lead at 47-27 out of 74 games picked. Dylan and I are now tied at 43-31, and Tyler is 42-22. So, that being said, we did something a little different when it came to the picks this week. Thanks, MC. And we're going to pick, these are really weird matchups because it's ones we probably.
But they all have something in common, though.
They all have one thing in common, and I want to know if anybody can pick it up and
put it in the comments
what it is, and I'm gonna open it up to TikTok Live too. So if anybody gets it, you don't win anything, just the paper crown of knowledge. All right, so here we go. Hawaii versus UNLV. Where's my notepad?
Go ahead, D-Mad. You can go first.
UNLV.
All right.
Hawaii, UNLV on our pick'ems. I'm gonna take 0.0. I'm gonna take UNLV.
I see what you did there. Tyler's pick is pending. Has he sent those in yet on our group chat?
Yes.
Okay.
I will get those put in. Give me Liberty or give me Death. No. Give me UNLV.
Okay, clean sweep on UNLV.
All right. Number 22 Missouri against number 8 Oklahoma.
Underrated rivalry game there. There's it always tends to get a little chippy between those two.
Okay. And I'm gonna guess that Drink's not going anywhere because they just flipped a really big time commit to Missouri earlier today.
I don't know.
To hell with
That's a
it.
tough one.
Give me OU.
It's at OU, right?
Yeah, it's at OU.
Yeah, boomer.
I thought. Oh yeah, you're right.
Oklahoma over Missouri. Yep.
Yeah. Dylan.
Give me Missouri.
All right. What's Tyler got?
Hello. Oh.
Tyler has boomer.
OU. All right. Next one, Miami versus Virginia Tech. James Franklin was introduced as the new head coach of the Virginia Tech Hokies earlier this week. I think it was earlier this week or earlier today, one of the two.
This may have been earlier today.
But who you got, the Canes or the Hoks?
It's all about the U, baby. All about the U.
Yep, give me Miami as well. D, are you going Miami?
Yep, give me the U.
Clean sweep on the U.
Cool. Minnesota versus Northwestern.
I've got an opportunity here to do the craziest thing.
Go, you're. Dylan,
Row the boat, bro.
Should I let him?
I'm just gonna say row the boat. That's all I'm gonna say.
In the days of the 90s, and for the 90s babies, they'll get this reference. Oh, here it goes.
Okay. Tyler is rowing the boat. He's taking Minnesota.
I'm taking Minnesota as well.
I am going to take
You're going to take
the Fighting Drake Lindsay's. I'm taking Minnesota as well.
You scared the hell out of me. There's no way he's taking that. After what he said, there is no way.
All right.
Oh, God. D?
What?
You're rowing the boat, aren't you, D?
I said row the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, I said row the boat.
Yeah.
Kansas,
Rowing the boat in a suit and tie.
Kansas versus Iowa State. Give me Iowa State.
D, who you got? In
Yeah,
this
I'll
one?
take Iowa State.
Okay.
I like how you threw it to me.
Tyler has Iowa State. Yeah.
This thing, I have a
Iowa
feeling
State.
that this pick'em is going to come down to the wire. It was not this close last year about this time. MC.
Well, you also had the beard behind the board.
Well, we still have the beard behind the board. He's just in Guantanamo Bay.
I'm not behind the board.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. You taking State?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cyclones and Matt Campbell.
Has anybody figured out the pattern here? Nobody's commented yet, so I
must
know.
be dumb, man. I don't know.
We will reveal it.
Yeah,
here
we'll
in just a
reveal it.
minute.
We got one more pick. This one will probably give it away.
Louisville versus SMU. Who you got?
Louisville, SMU. Give me
I have a
the
bonus.
most overrated name in the Arkansas coaching search. Give me the fighting Rat Lashleys.
All right, I'm taking SMU too.
Give me the Cards.
Oh, okay. You're taking Kentucky's big brother. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where's Tyler going?
Tyler is taking Lashley as well.
All right. So this thing
Hells up, baby.
Hartman 78 figured it out.
Hartman got it. Coaching candidate schools.
Yeah.
Every matchup has a coach that has been mentioned in the Arkansas search.
And in the
That's kind of what I thought.
I have an asterisk here.
All right.
Because in the who's Miami's playing? Virginia Tech?
Yeah.
I did not put that one in there because of James Franklin. I put that one in there because I saw something the other day from a national guy that brought Mario Cristobal's name up.
Cristobal is
Yeah, and
You got
somebody
a crystal ball over there?
Somebody told me that Dan Lanning was going to come to Arkansas. Looking at you, D. Looking at you.
Hey, man. All I know is Hognonymous said it.
Yeah, sure they did. All right, so I got a bonus question.
Okay.
And it's not a pick. It's a by how much. How much is, and I'm going to say this, and I don't know if Amy's still watching, but dear God, please don't let her be watching still. How bad is Texas going to kick our ass on Saturday? I'm not, because again,
I'm
another
really
one-score
upset
game.
that we didn't have this.
I've given up.
I'm really upset that this wasn't in the thing.
MC picked the games this week.
Yeah. Well, and I mean,
because I want my official pick to be Texas, so that when I lose, I'll be happy.
It does not count though.
That's
this is
fair.
a bonus question. It's just a bonus.
Texas will win by 6 points.
I just all right. Let me put this asterisk.
I'm going to say Texas by 3 because we are going to here's what's going to happen. We're going to kick a field goal to tie it as time expires.
All
but
right.
hold up. There's going to be an offensive penalty. Going to back us up 5 yards. And the second time that Starzik has to kick, he's going to be wide right.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think of what would be the most painful way possible to lose, and that's about the best I can come up with.
Because here's the thing, I've resigned myself that I'm going to end up doing the one thing I swore I'd never do, and here's the downfall to this. Here's the downfall to this bet that I have to do. I have to come on this show wearing that shirt, and then have to go on Dave's show on that Friday and do the same.
You gotta wear that today.
Damn thing.
Oh man, I don't know that I'd wear that to Dave.
That was part of the bet.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Huh?
I would never have made that bet.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either.
My dad would leave me out in the rainy street if he saw me wearing Texas colors. He raised me better than that. That's what I would hear.
I have learned my lesson.
The things you do for the people you love.
With making bets that require.
I love my dad.
I ain't making another damn bet with her. I can promise you that right now.
Nope. You better stack the deck if you're gonna make another bet like that.
I'm not gonna go the same way y'all did. I'm gonna go Texas by 10.
So not another 1-score loss?
No. I think Texas studies a lot of tape from the last 3 or 4 games, knows our weakness, and exploits it.
I will say this about our football team.
I won't be surprised at all if this is the game that Arkansas just decides to let go of the rope.
I want to ask y'all this: did or did not our defense look a whole lot better against LSU?
They really did against LSU. I thought the defense played good enough to win. The offense has to cut down on the turnovers.
Okay, but what was and again, wrapping up here, what was the criticism from the first couple of games of the season? The defense wasn't doing their job.
Yeah.
Now it's the offense. You see how we are not balanced? We are not one of those teams that can maintain.
You also have to keep in mind we're working with not just an interim head coach, but pretty much an entire defensive staff that's all interim. Because the first thing Petrino did was he come in and he fired the coordinator and the D-line coach and the linebacker coach.
But the defense is playing better now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the arguments that the defense sucked at the beginning of the year don't really apply now because it's the same personnel, but they're getting coached in a different style.
And how many balls did get thrown over our head against LSU? One?
Maybe one. Maybe one.
I just saw one, and it was Kenai Walker again. And it was the only play I didn't see him turn and look for the ball.
Right.
They're starting, like I said earlier in the season, the guys aren't bad. It's just they had bad coaching. And the offense, I think, has to show a lot more maturity than running into the end zone on a touchdown with 9 minutes left in the game and start flipping off the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's one thing to do that. what are we now? Are we 2-8? 2-8. If
2-8.
we're 8-2, and we go into LSU and we score first, and we're flipping off the crowd, I ain't really got a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it, but you're 2-8.
You're 2-8, man. Sit down.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Read the room.
Yeah.
Read the room, defense. You're offense. You're 2-8.
We're already the laughing stock of the SEC. Don't make it worse.
Yeah, don't pour gas on the fire.
Final thoughts as we get out of here tonight. D, we'll start with you.
I think a nice little maturity checkpoint needs to happen before you drive down to Austin. Anybody going down to Austin, let me know. I've got a bunch of food reviews that I can get you. They got some good food down there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't buy the $30 nachos from the stadium. They're good, but they're not $30 good. Also, I'm gonna do everything I can to reverse jinx Arkansas this week.
And they make fun of me when I say season's over is reverse psychology. Although this year I actually do mean it. The football season, it's done. MC, final thoughts as we get out of here tonight.
Do you care if I go last? I'll just one time. I want to go last with this one.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Give me this one. I won't do it to you again.
You're responsible for taking us home, man.
That's fine.
All right. So next week is Thanksgiving, and do me a favor, y'all. Hug your loved ones. Be thankful for what you got, and like I said, enjoy football. I'm gonna keep it brief. Enjoy football. Enjoy it. If you're traveling, be safe. We are not here next week. We're gonna be running our podcast audio only. So if you want to listen to it, are we dropping that here?
I'll drop it Facebook and YouTube both as well.
We're not doing the stream, right? We're just doing the audio.
No, it'll just be audio. It'll just be like a full screen graphic of our beautiful faces and then the audio that goes with it.
I did not. Okay, so real quick, Amy, I did not tell the Alabama story. I'm gonna have to be rebriefed on that because I'm a little confused. But I will make sure that it is told.
If you want to see that, you can go to Zach's TikTok. That can be your TikTok exclusive.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. You want to hear about it, go to the TikTok exclusive. That's a whole nother thing that we're trying out. But like I said, y'all be safe, be careful, eat a lot of food, and y'all pray for me because I'm gonna end up wearing a Texas shirt. I will say this. It actually is a pretty decent Texas shirt for what it is.
Yeah.
But all will be revealed. I will have it on the show the following.
Wait, there's a birthday next week? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Whose birthday? Hey, happy birthday.
I don't know who D-Man is, but...
Dumb man. That's good. I like that. But, hey, your mom...
I'm in a lot of demand.
Your mom wanted us to remind you that her birthday's next week. Oh.
There's a birthday.
That Alabama stuff. Okay. All right, real quick. Now that she only told me. So, Alabama came to Little Rock last Saturday.
Oh, the band. Okay. All right. I was thinking
Marshall Tucker
yeah.
band.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. Okay, yeah, I am. We were standing in line for it, and I was looking around, and I looked at her and I said, I think we're the youngest people in this crowd. And I said, look, if I get handed a thermos and somebody tells me it's Metamucil, take a hit, pass it down, I'm going home. Well, we're sitting there getting ready for the show, and all of a sudden she gets an email. Want to guess what the email was?
AARP.
AARP. And I went, it starts. But no, like I said, I'm going to let MC take us home on this one. Be thankful for what you got. Time is short. And in the words of one of my old NCOs, and we can edit this part out, but life's a bitch and then you die. So make the most of it while you can. And with that, I turn it over to the man, the myth, the legend, MC.
So I usually don't go last. I'm usually not one about getting all up in my feels on stuff, but this is our last show before Thanksgiving. And, we get on here, we complain, we piss, we moan, we think we have all the answers to the world's problems. But in the grand scheme of things, y'all, look, be thankful for what you have. We had a situation over here in Northeast Arkansas earlier this week. We've had 2 people under the age of 20 have their lives taken away from them very tragically. I did not know them, but some of my friends were directly affected by it. And so there's a lot of pain going on. So just be nice. It doesn't cost you anything to be nice. You never know what somebody's going through. And if you've got all your people with you this next week, whether you're doing the Thanksgiving thing, whether you're in the deer woods, whether you're watching ball games, whatever, man, just count your blessings and be thankful for it. And, I got to say, I'm very thankful. I don't tell you guys this enough, man, but I'm very thankful for you guys and this show. This is a kind of an outlet for me. If I have a bad day, I'll come home. I see my kids and my wife, and that does me so much good. But to be up here with guys that I share common interest with, and we can just sit up here and be guys, and we can talk about whatever, and we get people from all over the state, basically all over the country coming in, and kind of feeling the same way we do, man. It's just kind of like a huge extended family, and so for that, I'm very thankful. And very thankful that we can just do what we like to do, man, and entertain you guys. And very thankful for everybody that comes in and comments and follows us like you do. So just kind of a little bit in my feels tonight and had to throw that out there. So for Tyler and the new baby girl, for D-Mad and his new baby, Zach and all of his wild band of misfits, and for me and my bunch, y'all have a great Thanksgiving. We got the special podcast for you next week. And then we will be back that first, I guess would it be the first Wednesday in December?
The first Wednesday. Well, we got to look at the schedule and make sure.
Yeah. So all right. So here's what we'll do. We'll look at the schedule and make sure that we're not going to conflict with any basketball games, because usually when basketball gets here, we usually try to go to Thursday night. So keep an eye on our socials, and then all of our personal socials as well. And we will let you guys know whether it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday when we come back after Thanksgiving. So for all the boys and all of our crew, from all of us here at ITHP to all of you out there, thank you guys for everything. Go enjoy Thanksgiving with your family and friends, and we will see you back here live in a couple of weeks. So until then, so long, everybody.
Thanks for watching this episode of Inside the Hog Pen. Listen anytime on your favorite podcast provider, and be sure to follow us on all our social network channels.